Wake from your sleep, the drying of your tears. Today we escape, we escape.
Yeah. Subcade.
Pack and get dressed
Sub Walter.
before your father
Hey Fearsgay.
hears us.
Howdy Walter waving headlight skin tone.
Oh, hell
Yo all.
breaks loose.
Hello Fearsgay. Sub Dave. Hey Dave, glad you could make it. Dave Bareface.
Your nerve. Breathe. Keep breathing. I can't do this alone.
Excuse my ignorance, but is this song a Yakov original?
Sing
It's Radiohead.
us a song.
Yes it is. Walter.
A song to keep us warm. There's such a chill,
LOL.
such a chill.
Face green smiling. You have the voice of an angel. It's not Radiohead gay. Quit trolling. Final warning gay. I am breaking a fever, please forgive me, Walter. Thin ice gay. Otherwise. Cruising for a bruising.
Let you choke. Let you choke. We all let you choke. Let you choke.
Hello, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna go live because I definitely blew my voice out doing that Chris song. Just one line of it, just one line, and I think I exasperated it by going live last night and just talking nonstop for 2 hours. So it's gonna be a short one. We're not gonna go on for hours.
Sup yak.
Uh, I just need to address what was said today because when I get blocked or timed out, can't really give my side of the story in the chat, and
Well.
I think things have definitely been blown. So I'll just say what my like
Welcome truth seekers.
how the events played out in my I went live. It was fine. I noticed Fears wasn't there. Oh fuck, my voice is just. I'm not sick or anything. I just fucking blew it out. I noticed Fears wasn't there, but I know sometimes people in the chat give him shit. I know sometimes he can go off editing, so I don't need him to be active at all times. So I wasn't sure if he was watching. I kind of assumed he wasn't because I had like mentioned a couple things and he didn't respond. And normally he'll respond right away. I should have been like, "Oh, since Fierce isn't here, we'll watch some of his vlogs," and then he would have piped up. And was watching. But apparently he wasn't watching. So I noticed he wasn't commenting in the chat, and I didn't think anything of it. And then I like mentioned it in a Discord. I was like, "Yeah, but Fears was editing or went to something in my chat." And he didn't pop into the call. And Pixel was like, "Oh no, he's a little mad at you. He's kind of pissed." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And then Pixel was like, "Shit, I shouldn't have even said anything." Um, but yeah, he's mad. I don't really want to get into it because that's between you and him. So I messaged Fears this morning. I know he said that I lied and I hadn't messaged him. I didn't message him last night stream. I messaged
Yo.
him at 7 o'clock and I just said, "Hey, dude, Pixel," because I had no idea what it was about. I didn't in the live. I thought it was fairly tame. The worst thing that happened was like Timothy came in, and then Museum was like talking Vietnamese, and then then Vision said Museum had big black cock. That was about it. I didn't remember anything that was said in the chat that would piss Fears off. I certainly didn't remember saying anything that pissed Fears off. But I might say something absurd
Sup Lantern.
that absurd. I would work it out with them. But he just blocked me in his chat. Timed me out. He said he was joking, but also he was a little mad. So kind of goes both ways there.
I appreciate this well thought out and calm explanation of events.
No problem. I just figured he
Howdy chat and everyone.
cool with me, but I did go in a message.
Wow.
Hey dude, I don't remember pissing you off or anything. Pixel mentioned it, but I kind of wanted to DM you to figure out what was going on. I'm sorry.
Yak, there is nothing wrong with what you did.
If that was the
He
case,
is the most overdramatic drama queen on earth.
Jen, don't go there. There's I don't think we should paint Fears in that kind of light. Oh no, I lost my train of thought. Fucking these bitches. He's right for blocking some of these women because they clog up the chat and they run your mind off course. But I did say sorry in his chat. I said sorry if I upset you. That kind of a shitty sorry because I didn't know exactly what had happened. But I was just like, if something happened, I'm sorry. We'll address this.
He paints himself.
And then I just said, have a blessed day.
We will know them by their fruits.
Lanterns
Face red droopy eyes.
came tonight. But then he
Sorry for making you giggle, Yak.
timed me out again. I was lying and then I didn't DM. So I DM'd him after that and I said, well, I definitely did DM you. You probably didn't see it, which is fine. But I said, but anyway, not sure what you're upset about. Pixel said you were mad, but he didn't tell me specifics. And I can't remember jumping down your throat. But it's cool. I'll give you space because I think you just need some space to cool down. And then he
Dwarfs are usually happy little people.
He told that you don't remember crap. I said, one thing, man.
He has to be fucking stopped.
And you literally jumped down. Welcome. So yeah.
This is just crazy.
For at least a couple months of me watching, I can't say one thing without show up. You did do it, just admit to it, you did it. Yeah, space would be great. So I just said, okay, I'll unsub, it's cool. And then I said, I didn't jump down your throat. I asked a specific question about my mic audio and the timing. Sorry, the timing wasn't in there. I'll read it verbatim. I didn't jump down your throat. I asked a specific question about my mic audio, and you said the music sounds good. So I laughed about it because I thought it was funny. Anyway, I'll see you in Lanterns Countdown in New Year's stream or whatever. Sorry again, didn't mean anything.
You're breaking up. Is it on my end, guys?
Oh, fuck's sakes.
No, it's me too, Walter.
Yeah, it's fuck.
Yeah. Volume 100%.
All right. I didn't think I would have to reset. I've been resetting my Bluetooth at the beginning of every stream, and I thought this wouldn't have to because I'm not doing anything too elaborate.
Must be the weather.
Now I lost my. Right. So I said I didn't jump down your throat. I asked a specific question because I was having issues with the audio. And I just laughed. I didn't yell at him. So I'm sorry if the way I laughed came off insensitive, or if you didn't realize.
Still breaking up, bud.
Seriously?
Winner. It cuts out when TDS plays.
Okay, we'll turn TTS off. Because yeah, I'm seeing it's losing the fucking connection with the microphone. Looking at it now, I'm gonna watch it like a fucking hawk. Oh, where the fuck was I? Oh, I should. I'll turn off the text to speech for myself as well. So you guys aren't hearing it. No need for me to hear it. Okay, hopefully that's good. Mr. Lantern, quit requesting songs. I can't fucking remember where I was. Oh yeah, I said sorry again. Didn't mean anything by it. So that's 2 sorries I've given him. And I am sorry if the joke came off insensitive. If he didn't know, yeah, no worries, Walter. Never worry about telling me about audio issues and stuff like that. It was. If you didn't come in early enough, it seemed like you were there from the beginning. So I kind of thought you were wrong with. Did it just disconnect there? It seemed like you were there from the beginning because you were there in the first stream, and then when I redid it because of my audio issues with Discord, that I came back. So I thought he had seen the entire thing. Maybe he had just came in and just happened to make a comment about the music at a time when I was asking for feedback about my mic audio. That's possible that happened, and the joke didn't make sense and was a little insensitive and maybe a little not edgy, but just had an edge to it. Because I did think it was funny that I was asking about this specific thing, and then he chimed in about something kind of related but unrelated to the question. It would be like if Fears went live and he knew there was an issue with his video lagging behind his audio. So he said, "Hey guys, is my audio lining up with what's happening right now?" And started like clapping. And then someone said, "Video looks great, or audio sounds great," but he doesn't tell anything of lining up. So that's all it was. I thought it was fine. I just made a little joke. I laughed about it. But in his live, he kept saying that I yelled at him. I jumped down his throat. And that is not something that I do, really. Like, I do sometimes get grumpy. But I don't think I jump down people's throats. And I think that's kind of out of character for me. So I that's all I want to address. And I will still say, yes, I'm sorry that this whole misunderstanding happened. I'm sorry I made this joke and laughed about it. It obviously wasn't appropriate, and I should have done that. So that's my third apology. Not trying to weasel out of apologizing and make mistakes. I just do want to address the couple things that he that he said about. So we are going to watch what actually happened. So this does say Yakov rants, but I'm not ranting. So I think I'm going to start into it, because then my audio like cuts out and stuff. But we'll just watch it. Get your popcorn. Music and stuff to begin with is so I can sing along this shit sometimes, and I've been singing along. It sounds like I'm okay. So yeah, this is what I'm setting up the context here. It'll line up with music. So when something comes up that I can. Okay, so everyone just listen. Bum. There's a song called Frenergy.
Hey Museum, thanks for the donations, my friend. Very generous.
Okay, see. So you are currently in the chat. So that's why I thought you would, but maybe you missed this part. So that's why I kind of thought you would follow the context of everything that was going on.
Snoop Dogg said his YouTube community is the new LBC.
All right, trying a little bit of an audio fix. Damn. I noticed that anytime I was singing along to something that was playing, there's a slight delay, probably because I'm going off a Bluetooth headset. So I've added a slight delay to my voice, and I'm hoping that it'll line up with music. And I'd just like to point out how stupid and retarded I am. My mic was lagging behind. I think my mic just fucking cut off again. My mic was lagging behind the music, so I delayed the mic even more. I'm a fucking idiot. When I thought of this downstairs, because I was in my living room, and I was like listening back to a playback of a stream for some reason. I noticed the delay, and then I was like, "Can you delay offset audio on OBS?" And it was like, "Yeah, it's super easy." And I've looked at the menu tons of time, so I was like, "Oh shit, I can easily do that." So in my head, I was like, I just need to delay whatever's playing the music by a couple milliseconds, and then everything should add up. And then by the time I got upstairs and got high, that turned into delaying my mic a couple milliseconds. So it was even more off than it normally is. But anyway, so that's what I was trying to figure out, and it was supremely fucked up. So that's another thing. If Fears was giving feedback to what I was saying, he was wrong, and he was giving bad because the delay was horrendous at the beginning of this, I think. So when something comes up that I can sing along to, I'm gonna sing along, and y'all can tell me.
Keep the beans away from Lantern.
If it lines up or not. Because I was listening to a stream back, and like I was always behind what was going on in the actual track. No, I was ahead. And worst comes to worst, I can go check it later. Cause that's kind of dumb. The whole reason I want all this music and stuff to begin with is so I can sing along to some shit sometimes. And I've been singing along. It sounds like I'm singing like 3 milliseconds behind or something. I think I said it's 5 milliseconds. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so that means I would have been like 8 milliseconds off. Got a little ahead of myself. We're gonna do water first. Ooh. I think that's a little too intense. Les Mis, what do you guys think? Damn, that was real.
Always water first.
See, and there's Fears talking again, so that's why I assumed he'd heard all of that.
Get the fuck up. Simon says, get the fuck up. Throw your hands in the sky. Weezer's in the back, sipping yak, y'all, what's up? Girls,
rub on your titties. Yeah, I said it, rub on your titties. Oh, that actually lined up pretty well there. It might be just the song requests that do it then. Because I play the beginning music off of a different app than the song request comes in, so maybe that's it. I don't know, guys. And then the audio cut out because I don't have that app on this screen. I gotta turn on the song request. P2 official merch needs exhumevisions.com. Simon says, "Get the fuck up." Did that line up? Girls, rub on your titties. Yeah, said it. Rub on your titties. So we're getting to when the part
When I
happens.
switch to that one, I gotta switch over the music. Y'all weren't even hearing that music, so you can't tell me if it lined up or not. All right, that's enough, Pharaoh Munch.
The music stopped playing.
Yeah, that was my bad.
SR Fat Boys, are you ready for fretting?
I always forget I got a different audio. So it kind of pisses me off because like anything
came
that you
back.
do on Google Chrome is gonna pop up, which is why I had to test. Like when I was doing that StreamYards thing, I had to open StreamYards in Microsoft Edge, so it wouldn't send the audio back if I had like some kind of YouTube video playing. All right.
Okay, so it happens around
So
here.
let's get song request playing.
See, the audio's way off
I'm gonna
there.
go watch the stream back and see if it
You
lined
need to
up.
water Box Max.
So that's where I asked, is it lining up?
Oh shit, I haven't opened my stream. I thought it would be my history. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna listen to this part. Song request playing. No, that's way off. That's way off. I think I went too far with it. I think I went too far, you guys. Okay, we'll try 2-millisecond delay. I don't want to keep going back to it, so sorry if when I sing along to shit in this stream, it's off. Good news for everybody. I got a new song coming out. I'm gonna premiere it. It's gonna
The music sounds good.
hit all the apps. Fucking fears. You never know what I'm talking. You're just happy to be here. Yeah, I'm gonna.
That's it. I did not yell, okay? I did not yell. I just laughed. I thought it was funny because we were talking about one issue and then he just said something completely different to that. I don't know how it ended up like that, but that's what happened. Let's
Thing that you do on Google Chrome is gonna pop up, which is why I had to test. Like when I was doing that StreamYards thing, I had to open StreamYards in Microsoft Edge, so it wouldn't send the audio back if I had like some kind of YouTube video playing.
like I think I sounded affable and like a jolly guy, like I normally do. Happy-go-lucky Yakov. Oh, that's such a sick riff, though.
Is that all lining up? I'm gonna go watch the stream back and see if it lined up.
Specific question.
Oh shit, I haven't opened my stream. I thought it would be my history. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna listen to this part. Song request playing. No, that's way off. That's way off. I think I went too far with it. I think I went too far, you guys.
I think I went too far back this time. We didn't need to rewatch all this bull.
Okay, we'll try
whatever.
2-millisecond delay. I don't want to keep going back to it, so sorry if when I sing along to shit in this stream, it's off. Good news for everybody. I got a new song coming out. I'm gonna premiere it. It's gonna hit all the apps. Fucking fears. You never know what I'm talking. You're just happy to be here. So yeah, I'm gonna premiere new song. It's gonna hit all the apps. See, it literally just caught me off guard and made me laugh. And like the worst I said is fucking fears, but I was like, it wasn't like, oh fucking fears. He's like, I think my audio just cut out again there. This fucking mic. Um, it wasn't like I'm mad at him or anything. It just caught me off guard. It made me laugh. I did not want to jump down his throat. I guess that's the way he took it, and he felt like he was not welcome. Now I understand sometimes he doesn't feel welcome on my streams because people in the chat can be assholes. Larry comes on the panel, pesters him. I understand that, but I don't appreciate him painting it as though I am the one who's not making him feel welcomed. I will admit I do let the chat and the panel kind of do what it does because that's the kind of show I like. I like to let it flow and not be as restrained. I don't like to put any restraints on people and a bunch of rules. So that's kind of the show I'm going for, and a sacrifice of that is sometimes people can come in and cause shit for anyone, not just Fears. It happens to me. It happens to Timothy. Happens to anyone. So I can understand if he was thinking like, you won't get your chat under control. You won't get this under control. I don't feel welcome in your streams. Him painting it as though I will jump down his throat for any comment that he made. I don't think that's true. I think he just built it up a little in his head about what happened, and that's why I literally didn't know what was happening because it was that insignificant to me. It was just something that caught me off guard. I left for a second and then went right on back into my plug for my new music. It kind of barely registered, so that's why it threw me off that Pixel said he was angry, and that's why I asked. And so for him to say, "Oh, don't pull that shit," you know what I'm talking about. I really didn't. Now I do, and I think it wasn't that big of a deal. So I think everything is cool. I apologize for laughing. Cause maybe you weren't paying attention to what was going on before, and so you just thought the music sounded good. Came in with that comment. But I just think it's a big non-issue. I did just want to address the whole I was yelling, jumping down his throat because that part wasn't true. I don't need an apology or anything. We all make mistakes. It's all good, but I do want to issue an apology to Fears for laughing at him for this little mishap that happened. And I hope he cools down. He said he's not coming to the streams for a couple months. So unfortunately, if you come to the podcast for the Fear segments, those probably won't be happening for a few months. But when he does come back, he'll always be welcome. And I just like to welcome everybody in the chat except for people who fuck with Lantern and say the bullshit stuff about him. That's one thing that I don't appreciate. I know a lot of people going off in chat. I don't really want to go back and rate everything because some people are bringing their grievances they have with Fears to this here live stream, and that's not what it's about. If you have grievances with Fears, I can't really speak to those, but I can just speak to this one. And that was, in my eyes, I don't think I jumped down his throat. I don't think I yelled. I think I just laughed. Maybe it was inappropriate and a little mean-spirited, but I mean, I think I've done a lot more mean-spirited things. Like there's a couple jokes that I've made before that Fears has liked. Yeah, and I think we can end it there. Like I said, I don't want to go on for hours. Make this a bash Fears fest because I don't think he deserves that, and I do think a lot of you in the chat should lay off of him, learn to give a little more grace. But I did want to address that one thing. Yeah, that's the other thing, Strong Bear. And one thing I think that happens a lot is he views the community as like one big homogenous entity. And so if someone's trolling him,
it kind of feels like everyone in his community is giving it to him. There's always one person kind of giving it to him at all. Like he's always getting it from one guy at least at all times. So if this guy stops giving it to him, if BPM stops, Larry starts. So I can understand where that comes from. And then I think, you know, when he has all that weight on his back and from all these guys, then it gets to the point where, you know, the straw that breaks it could be a joke that I make that he's just not in the mood for. And I think he does lash out a bit, but I don't fault him for that. We all have faults. I just wanted to make sure everyone knows that I'm not going to jump down your throat or anything. And Fears is totally welcome. I'll try not to make jokes at expense of him when he's in the chat and stuff like that. You just never know how he's going to take it, kind of thing. Make sure I know he's in a good mood before I start joking around with him. So thank you for joining me. Like I always say, stay flipped, stay flopped,